According to the American Diabetes Association, more than 11.3% of Americans have diabetes. Each year, 1.4 million more Americans are identified with the disease, making it more common. Diabetes symptoms are often slow and subtle, but they can get worse over time and lead to major problems like heart failure and stroke. The CDC says that 1 in 3 people has prediabetes, but 90% of them don't know it. Many people with prediabetes will probably get type 2 diabetes within 5 years if they don't do anything. Prediabetes doesn't always have clear signs, which makes it hard to catch early and stop before it turns into type 2 diabetes. You can, however, catch the early warning signs of prediabetes and stop it from getting worse. It's important to keep in mind that even though this piece talks about common signs and risk factors for prediabetes, everyone's situation is different. In this video, we'll talk about the 7 most important signs of prediabetes that every person must know about. Number 7, changes in skin color. You may notice spots of darker or different colored skin on some parts of your body. This is a disease that is common in obese or diabetic people, though not all obese people have prediabetes. Acanthosis nigricans is the name of this disease that usually shows up on your neck, armpits, knees, knuckles, and elbows. It's connected to insulin resistance, a condition that makes it hard for your body to use glucose from your blood, which can lead to diabetes. The affected skin might not only look darker, but it might also feel like leather or silk, itch, or give off a smell. Number 6, feeling numb or tingly in your hands and feet. If you have nerve pain, numbness, or tingling in your hands, feet, fingers, or toes, this could be an early sign of neuropathy. You could have the disturbing sensation of pins and needles, or feel like your limbs are asleep. It used to be thought that neuropathy only happened to people with type 2 diabetes, but new studies have shown a link between neuropathy and prediabetes. One study that followed 62 people for 3 years found that people with prediabetes had nerve loss all the way along the length of sensory nerve fibers. Because neuropathy can damage nerves permanently, it is very important to get treatment as soon as possible. Number 5. Increased thirst. You may notice that you're thirstier than normal, which is a sign of type 2 diabetes and sometimes of prediabetes as well. If your blood sugar is too high, your kidneys filter the extra sugar out of your system to get rid of it. You may wake up during the night because you have to go to the bathroom more often during this process, and you may also feel very thirsty during the day. Number 4, slow healing wounds. If you have high blood sugar like people with diabetes do, it can make it harder for your body to heal. If you don't know you have diabetes, this is even more dangerous because diabetes can hurt your nerves. If your nerves hurt, you might not notice when you cut, scrape, or blister a part of your body. Because it gets harder to find cuts, your chance of getting an infection goes up a lot. Number 3, increased hunger. When blood sugar levels are higher than usual, glucose from the blood can't get into cells because cells don't have enough insulin. This is also known as insulin resistance. This basically means that your body can't turn the food you eat into energy, which makes you feel more hungry even after a meal. Number 2, poor or blurred vision. If your vision changes quickly in one or both eyes, you should get checked for diabetes right away. High blood sugar can change the amount of fluid in your eyes or hurt their blood vessels, which can make it hard to see clearly. If you don't get the right care, this problem could get worse and cause permanent damage or even blindness. Number 1, permanent stress and sleep deprivation. If your body doesn't get enough glucose for energy, you may feel tired and weak all the time, which can make it hard to do the things you need to do. Also, having to urinate all the time because you're thirsty can make you tired. Screening for prediabetes. The American Diabetes Association recommends that adults begin regular blood glucose checks at age 45, and if the readings are normal, they should be checked again every 3 years. Talk to your doctor about prediabetes screening if you are getting close to or have passed this age. This is especially important if you are overweight, have a family history of diabetes, have had gestational diabetes, or are from a certain ethnic group. Your risk can also go up if you smoke, drink too much alcohol, are under a lot of stress, or don't do much physical exercise. Some risk factors are out of your control, but you can control others by making changes to your habits, taking medicine, and other things. Working with a healthcare worker is important if you want to learn about your personal risk factors for type 2 diabetes and take steps to lower them. Diabetes is a silent killer, and its treatment is very important for us. If you want to watch the treatment options for diabetes, our complete video is on this topic: 7 diabetes nighttime signs you shouldn't ignore. The link to the video is in the description box. Lowering your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The American Diabetes Association says that losing 5 to 7% of your body weight and doing mild exercise 5 days a week can greatly lower your chances of going from prediabetes to type 2 diabetes. Change does not have to happen right away, even if it seems hard. Making changes on purpose in small steps is more likely to work in the long run. Simple changes like taking the stairs instead of the lift, going for a swim, or walking your dog can become part of your daily routine and help you live a healthier life without having to make big changes to your lifestyle. Knowing the early signs of prediabetes is important for stopping it from turning into type 2 diabetes, which is surprisingly common in the US. Prediabetes is often not noticed because it doesn't always have clear signs. This is why it's important to find it early and take action. A big part of the population has this condition, but many people don't know they have it. Getting to know the symptoms like changes in skin color, more thirst, numbness in the limbs, and cuts that heal slowly can help you take charge of your health. Some lifestyle choices can also make your chance higher, but they can also help you avoid getting it. If you want to buy the Sugar Defender supplement and confuse about it, is this supplement is safe or not, then do not need to be worried. You can easily watch our review video on it, and the link of video and supplement is in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment on our video for more tips and information on how to identify and fight prediabetes.